It has been a while when I heard Jim Collins mention in his book Good to Great about the concept of the flywheel effect. And I remember that when I go to Genting Highland, which is one of the favorite vacation place or holiday place that my family like to go, especially my children's, because there's an attraction called the cable car, where we would at the bottom of the hill we take a small cabin cable car and it goes to ride us up to the hill. And in order to operate that cable car, when I went through the station, we can see very clearly there's this red color wheel, a big wheel that's spinning round and round and round and round. When we reach the station, I point to that and say, "Hey, Jaden, that is a flywheel." My son knows really well about what is the flywheel is. So the flywheel is a mechanical way where it helps to keep the momentum going, and once they pick up the momentum, it's very difficult for that wheel to stop because of the momentum that's been picked up. However, for that to say, it is also very difficult to start the momentum because the first few inches, the first few meters of spinning the wheel take a lot of effort to spin it. Jim Collins coins the flywheel effect in his book Good to Great. And the concept of flywheel, as what I know from Jim Collins, is not like the activity that you do, pushing the flywheel. So he said if you have one activity that you want to be great businessman, that you start to do the business and the flywheel. It's not that. However, the flywheel consists of a set of things that happens along and push it as a cycle. So the case for Amazon will say that their economic flywheel, what is that? So they think that if they could lower the price, it will be great because a consumer like the price to be lower. So the first point of the flywheel is that how could they lower the price? They figured out a way to lower the price. When they lower the price, Amazon can't help but to have more customers come in. So when Amazon have more customers come in, Amazon can't help but get more merchants, get more vendors on their platform because there are a lot of customers. When there's a lot of merchants in the platform, they can't help but to get more variety, more options that can be on the platform. When there are more options in the platform, the customer felt that this is the right place for them to be and they are like more to visit this place. And for that to say, they also have some economy of scales. The vendor who have a lot of sales out of it, they can then lower their price. And next you say what? Once this thing go into one cycle, when they lower their price, more customers are going to come in. When more customers come in, more merchants are going to come in, more variety to be there, and then the more price can be reduced and more customer can come in. And this you push to be a flywheel, and when the flywheel turn 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, and you just pick up more momentum itself, flywheel can't stop. This is, if you can imagine the power of flywheel, this is what you are going to get if you can structurally construct the flywheel. When you get your flywheel ready, you are really unstoppable because the physics says that what keep in motion will continue in motion. Then now, I will encourage you to think about your flywheel. What is your life aspiration? What you are good at? That you're in DNA, you are good at something. Like for me, good at talking, one of my skills, good at leadership. So I could hone that thing, become part of me that I do. Then you can ask yourself, what are you passionate in at? The thing that you say that you can't wait to wake up to do that thing, you will not feel tired, you will not feel boring of doing that thing. What is that thing is, right? Then you can slowly and understand and construct your flywheel. And for those things that fall outside of a flywheel, you might consider to to reduce or stop doing that, because that might not give you a lot of yield, a lot of outcome in the long run. Alright, that is for today. And if you have not read Jim Collins' book, Good to Great, encourage you to do so. The Flywheel Effect is one of the principles that's been shared in that book. There are a few more great principles, not just the principle, the story is really great, and you could use that story as well. Alright, that's all for now. I want to wish you, may the rest of your life be the best of your life.